match in a row where Eala's needed treatment during the match. First round against Kareva, she called for the trainer at 1-2 in the second set. Round 2 against Sakatsume, same thing. Another medical timeout. The pattern's getting concerning because we all remember Auckland, where the back and hip issues left her crying on court. But just like against Kareva, she came back and dominated. Whatever's bothering her physically, she's not letting it stop her from winning. What impressed me most was how she talked about it afterward. I really was in a lot of tough positions this match, especially in the first set. But I'm really happy with how I fought through it. I think there were definitely some points na parang sa kanya na as if it were hers. But I was able to steal a couple, and that's what pushed me through. She's speaking half in English, half in Tagalog to the crowd in Manila, connecting with her people, acknowledging that Sakatsume had chances, but she found ways to steal points when it mattered. That's championship tennis. Then she hit them with this beautiful line, "I'm so motivated." I hope they're just as motivated as me to watch tennis as I am to play tennis. I'm so happy with how many people have turned out throughout the day. Kahit umuulan, kahit mainit, nandito kayo. Maraming salamat po. Even if it rains, even if it's hot, you're here. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, she's thanking fans for showing up in the rain and heat. That's the humility and gratitude that makes people love her. Thousands showed up at the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center throughout the day to watch matches, and Eala made sure they knew she appreciated every single person who came out. That connection with the crowd is real, not manufactured, and you can see how it fuels her energy on court. This win also avenges a 2023 loss to Sakatsume at the Japan Open in Osaka. Eala lost that match, and it probably stung, so getting revenge at home in front of her people feels even sweeter. Sakatsume's not a pushover, she can play, but once Eala found her rhythm after that shaky start, it was over. That 6-love second set was clinical. No breaks of serve allowed, Eala serving bigger, returns getting more aggressive, errors disappearing. She literally said, "I think there were certain things that I did better in the second, maybe less errors, and certain moments where I was able to capitalize on the lead." Now comes the real test. Quarterfinals on Thursday against Colombia's Camila Osorio, the 5th seed and world number 84. This is Eala's first time playing Osorio on the professional circuit, which means no head-to-head history to lean on. Everything's new. Osorio's 24 years old, so she's got 4 years more experience at this level. She beat Sakura Hosogi and Mai Hontama to reach the quarters, so she's playing well and building momentum too. Eala gave her props after the match. "I think the next match is definitely going to be difficult. She's a very good, experienced, and skilled player. Off the court, she's a sweet person too." That last part shows the sportsmanship and class Eala always displays. Even when she's about to face someone in a huge match, she acknowledges they're a good person. But make no mistake, when they step on court Thursday, it's all business. Here's what makes this matchup fascinating. Osorio's coached by none other than the guy who worked with Petra Marcinko, and remember, Marcinko took Eala to 3 sets before losing at the ASB Classic. So Osorio's team knows Eala's game, they've studied the patterns, they'll have a game plan ready. Eala needs to come out sharper than she did against Sakatsume. No falling behind 3-4 in the first set. No slow starts that give opponents confidence. She needs to establish control early and maintain it. If Eala wins Thursday, she's in the semifinals against either Thailand's Lenlana Tararudi or Argentina's Solana Sierra. Sierra's the 3rd seed who just beat Yulia Starodubtseva 6-4, 6-3, and said after her match, "It's really nice to see so many people watching our matches. Everyone's noticing the crowds in Manila. Everyone's feeding off that energy. But nobody gets lifted by it like Eala does because these are her people." The other half of the draw is wild right now. Top seed Tatjana Maria got knocked out by Russia's Tatiana Prozorova 7-6, 6-4. Maria was supposed to be the biggest threat. The experienced veteran who'd been to Wimbledon semifinals. Gone. That opens things up completely. The potential final opponents are now Prozorova, Belgium's Sofia Kostulas, and here's the big one, Donna Vekic. Vekic just demolished Maria Tkacheva 6-1, 6-2, and is playing in the quarters against China's Zhu Lin. If Vekic makes the final, and Eala gets there too, that's the matchup everyone wants to see. Eala beat Vekic in Auckland in that insane 2-hour 40-minute three-setter where she came from a set down. Doing it again at home for a title would be the perfect redemption arc after Melbourne. That's the dream scenario we're all hoping for. But Eala can't think about finals yet. She's learning something she keeps talking about: consistency. After the Sakatsume match, reporters asked about it, and she gave this really mature answer. I think consistency is something difficult when you're on tour and you're facing so many of these players. I think you definitely have moments where you're playing better. I think that's what makes the greats great, is that you're able to show up time and time again. I'm learning how to do that. She's 20 years old, studying what separates good players from legends. Djokovic, Nadal, Federer, they showed up every single week for 20 years and performed at elite levels. That's consistency. Eala's still figuring out how to do that, how to bring her A-game match after match, tournament after tournament. She added, "I'm doing my best to maneuver every situation, because every day you wake up and there's something different. Like I said, that's what makes the greats great. And I'm trying to figure out how to achieve that also." She's also dealing with criticism now that she's in the spotlight. Being ranked 49 and having press conferences with 178,000 views means everyone has opinions about her game. Some positive, some negative. She addressed it head-on. I think everyone is entitled to their own opinion, definitely. And being